Hey everyone, this is Stephen James from ProjectLifeMastery.com, and we are live right now on YouTube. If you're just joining in, I'd love to hear who is joining in and where you're joining in from. I'll give you guys a shout out, so post here in the chat your name and where you're from. And on this live video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my favorite way of making money online. Okay, my favorite online business model. And to kind of preface this a little bit, one thing I'm going to mention is that there's many different ways that someone can make money online. There's many different online business models out there, and I think that they're all great. Okay, they all have pros and cons. Okay, and you can make money in all of these different ways. And I've made money now in many different ways, and I continue to this day. However, what you're going to find is that there might be certain business models that are more aligned with you, okay, that you might prefer more than others. For example, someone watching this right now, they might really prefer Amazon FBA, the physical products business. Other people, they might more, their nature is teaching and educating people, so that might be their favorite way, right? There's all these different ways that exist out there, and it's not that there's one that's the best one, better than everything else. I think it's finding the one that is the right fit for you, that you enjoy, that you believe in, that you're actually going to implement and take action with, okay? And oftentimes whenever someone asks me, Stefan, which business model should I get started with? My response typically is whichever one that inspires you the most and that you actually believe in the most, because whatever the one that you believe in is the one that you're actually going to do and take action with. Versus if I just say to you, hey, you should do this business model, but you don't really believe in it, you're not excited by it, then you're not going to put in the action and the work to succeed with it. So a lot of it's based on your belief and your mindset and actually taking action with it, okay? Now, I see many of you guys are joining in right now. Before I dive into the content, I want to acknowledge you guys for being here. I see a few of you are leaving your comments and sharing where you're from. So I see Nicole here from Nashville. I see someone here from Germany, welcome. I see Lisa, hi Lisa. And I see a few questions coming in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up to answering your questions a little bit later on in this video. So stick around to the end and I'm happy to answer as many questions as I can get to. We got Lyndon from Mauritius. Lisa from Germany, welcome. Someone here from London. Awesome. Welcome everyone. Poland, India, Vancouver, India, Michigan, London, San Diego, Virginia, Miami, Washington State, Mexico, Toronto. Welcome everyone. I'm here in Los Angeles. Weather is, it's great to be here in the winter time because it's always warm here in LA. So I like to spend my winter time here. Cool, Latvia, Pakistan. Cool, we got people joining in from all over. Fantastic. Okay, so let's dive into my favorite online business model. So again, what I was mentioning, there's all these different ways of making money online. If you've been through my free course where I share the 7 different ways that I make money online, then you can learn about all the different business models. You can learn about that at www.projectlifemastery.com/free course. But first, let's go through the different ways that I make money online. One way is creating digital products and courses. Okay, so teaching people through a lot of the online programs that I have, such as Affiliate Marketing Mastery and K-Money Mastery, Morning Ritual Mastery, the Life Mastery Accelerator, Online Business Mastery Accelerator, okay? The next way is through physical products on Amazon, okay? So selling physical products, doing e-commerce. Another way is publishing books on Amazon, so Kindle books, paperback books, audio books. Another way is through advertisements. So for example, on my YouTube videos, some of them have monetization turned on, which means that some of the videos, YouTube will display ads, the pre-roll ads before the video starts, or even throughout different videos. And so I earn revenue from creating my content and sharing it out there on YouTube. Another way is through software. Okay, I have software that helps publishers to better manage their books and market their books on Amazon. Another way is through affiliate marketing by promoting and sharing other people's products and services and then earning a commission for that. Another way is by doing coaching and events. I just did an event this last weekend in Los Angeles, my online business mastery mastermind. I do some one-on-one coaching as well. So all these different ways that I make money online. But which is my favorite? Which is the one that is my favorite way? My favorite way of making money online is actually through affiliate marketing, okay? By promoting and sharing other people's products that I've personally benefited from and gotten great value from, sharing those with other people through my affiliate link, and then having other people, if they're interested in it, go and buy those products, and then I earn a commission by sharing it. Now, the reason why this is my favorite way of making money online is because I actually don't have to create a product and service. And this is from someone that's created many different products and services, and I enjoy doing it. But the only thing what I've learned is it actually takes a lot of time. For example, whenever I create a brand new course or training program, it usually takes me a few months to really create that course. It starts with the idea, a lot of brainstorming, really trying to figure out how I can differentiate or how I can solve a specific problem or challenge. So there's a lot of time researching. There's a lot of time and money in actually creating the product or service. Usually working with the team, designers, graphics, someone who can do the technical aspects of things, sourcing a product, for example, from China or wherever it might be. And there's usually a considerable amount of costs involved in that. And it can take a few months just to launch that product. And even then, there's some risk factor involved in that because, you're risking a few months or a couple $1,000s in some cases to create it, but you're really not sure how well it's going to do. You try to do the best you can to mitigate the risk by doing a research in advance. So the more prepared you are researching things, can help you determine that your product that you're going to launch or sell can really be a big winner and really take off and do well. But there is that risk involved in it. And I've also learned from my experience that I'm not going to be able to create every product out there. I'm not going to be the one that's going to always have all these ideas and create everything that there is for me to share with people. So I'd much rather partner with other people that have a great product and then share that with you guys or with my audience. And if you guys can benefit from it, great, that's awesome. And the other reason why I love affiliate marketing is because I'm always trying to improve myself. I'm always trying to grow, develop myself. I'm always investing in a lot of different products and training programs and things for my health, things for my mindset, things for my business. And so I'm always investing in different things and benefiting from that. And when I benefit from something, I find I naturally have a passion to share it with other people. And, I'm on this project of life mastery, right? So I'm trying to develop all these different areas of my life. And once in a while, I come across something that is really incredible that I can share. And by sharing it, if they have an affiliate program, I can earn a commission by sharing it with other people without it costing anything extra for the customer. And so the way I've always looked at affiliate marketing is it's a win-win-win. It's a triple win. It's a win for the customer because they've now discovered a product or a service that they didn't know about before that they now get a benefit from and invest in something that can help them solve a problem or achieve their goals in their life a lot better. It's a win for the company because the company now acquires a new customer that they didn't have access to before, which is great for them. And it's also a win for me because I can earn a commission by sharing that product that I know can benefit someone else. And I didn't have to, create the product. I didn't have to market it. I didn't have to deliver it. I didn't have to do the customer support. And a lot of the things that can be involved in actually selling the product and actually running that business. So it's a win-win-win. And the way that affiliate marketing works is that pretty much all products out there, they have an affiliate program that anybody can join. You can join their affiliate program and they give you an affiliate link that you can then use and you can share it with other people. And if other people click on that link and they go and buy the product, the link automatically tracks that sale was referred by you. So with software and technology, it automatically tracks things. They place usually a cookie on the person's browser that will automatically track that sale came from you, and then you earn that commission from it. So it's really cool how technology is able to do that for you. It's able to automate that process so that you can benefit by sharing these products and services with other people and then it comes back to you. My favorite way of doing affiliate marketing as well is I not only try to share a product or service, but I always try to create a better offer for my audience. So for example, if there's a certain product that's out there that I think is really great and I think my audience will benefit from it, I'll go to the company, I'll say, listen, I'd love to share your product with my audience, but could you give some sort of like amazing discount for them? I want to incentivize them. I want to, get them to take action to benefit from this. And I want to give them a better offer than what you guys have on your website. So could you guys give me some sort of coupon code or something that I could use to share that with my audience so that they can benefit from it? And so that way I'm providing more value by getting them a discount. Or another way that I could do it is I try to think, how could I add more value? Is there a bonus? Is there something I can create or that I already have that I could share with people that might complement what they're going to invest in? And I could give that to them for free so that it's an even better offer for them. And so that's where I might bundle in some of my courses or trainings or things that I maybe created or things that I think could be great value and benefit to people. And then that further incentivizes people as well. So they're getting more than what they're paying for. And I think that's a fantastic way of doing it as well. In business, I've always shared how the key to success in business and making a lot of money is adding more value to other people's lives than anyone else. Because your income is only a direct reflection of the value and the contribution that you're making. So if you're adding massive value and you're doing that first and foremost, you're not doing it for you, you're doing it because you're sincerely caring about other people's needs and wanting to serve them, then when you serve others first, then your needs get met simultaneously in the process of that. So you get rewarded by adding value and contributing to other people's lives. And so affiliate marketing is my favorite way. And the great thing about it too, what I love about it is that it doesn't require a lot of time. So I think it fits in with any other business model that's out there, okay? And really the ultimate goal is that you want to build multiple streams of income. You want to diversify your different sources of income in your business. So if right now you're, for example, leaning in the direction of building a physical product business on Amazon, well, you're probably attracting people to you, you're acquiring customers. And then once you have those customers, oftentimes when people first start selling a product, they only have one product. But a lot of people that will buy your product, you want to increase the lifetime value of that customer. You want to offer them something else so that you can potentially make more money from that customer. So that way you can make more money on the back end. But when you've got only one product, it could take you a few months, like I said, to launch the second product and the third and the fourth product. And that's where affiliate marketing comes in, because you can find someone else's product out there that you think would be a great fit for your audience that they could benefit from. And then you can easily promote that and share that with them. So for example, if you have an email list, you can send out an email and share a great product with your audience. If you have a Facebook page and you have followers there, if you have an Instagram, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a podcast, if you have a blog, if you have any of those different, any source of traffic or any type of list or following, then you can easily, further monetize that by finding great products, have an affiliate link, partner with them, and share that with your audience. And they're going to love it. They're going to appreciate you sharing that with them, right? And you can make money doing that at the same time. So affiliate marketing is great for that. It's great to complement any other existing business model. If you've got a book on Amazon and you've got people that are buying your book, well, you want to think about how can you get those people that are buying your book on your email list? And once they're on your email list, you can either promote more books that you might have, or you can find other complementary products out there as an affiliate, join the affiliate program, and then share additional products with those people that are buying your books. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So it's a great way to complement and increase your revenue in your business as you're making money. And the reason why it's so easy and fast is because, again, you don't have to create anything. There's a low risk. You just have a link. You put the link out there. If nobody buys it, it's not a big loss or anything, because it only took you 5 minutes to share that link. And then if it doesn't work out and it doesn't convert, it doesn't sell, you can easily move on to another product and another product and another product until you really find a great offer, a great product that your audience or your customers really love from you, and that's really benefiting them. So it's great for that. The main skill you got to have though with affiliate marketing is and by the way, this is for any business, is to get traffic, visitors, followers, attract people to you, okay? But you need that regardless of what your business model is. If you're selling a physical product, you've got to find a way to get traffic. You got to find a way to bring people to you and then funnel them into your product so they can buy it. If you've got a book, same thing. You got to find ways to market that book and attract people to you and then send them your book for they can buy that. Okay. So that's the one skill you do have to focus on with affiliate marketing, is attracting people to you. The good news is there's many incredible ways that you can attract people to you online. You can create a Facebook page, you can create a YouTube channel, you can create a blog, you can create a podcast, you could do Pinterest, you could do LinkedIn, you could do Instagram, you could do Snapchat or whatever it might be. There's many different ways that you can attract people to you. You've got to identify what is one or two ways, and really go deep with it and really know what the niche is that you want to be in. My favorite way of marketing is through content marketing, putting out great quality content for free. Okay, you're not charging people for your content. You're just doing it for free. You're trying to add massive value to other people. You're trying to create useful information, educating people, helping them to solve their problems, meet their needs, achieve their goals. And when you have really great content that's out there, people are going to find it. They're going to search for it, and you can optimize your content for certain keywords. And every platform is a little bit different, the strategies around that. But once you attract people to you and you get to know them and you engage with them, then you can send them your affiliate link or link them to a product or something that can further add value to them. So content marketing is my favorite way of marketing online. Put out great quality content that really serves people. Put out content that's better than anything else that's out there, okay? And that's also how you build raving fans, people that love your content so much that they keep coming back for more. And I think when you have really great content and you're really adding value to people, you don't actually have to worry about marketing that much. So for me, I don't have to market or sell anything to you guys, because I know that if I do a really amazing job just sharing and giving so much, there's always going to be a percentage of people that consume your content and they're like, wow, this is awesome. This is great. What's next, right? Because there's going to be people that want more, and they want more from you. They want, maybe they enjoyed the free content that's out there that you put out there, but they want to go deeper with it. I know that's my case whenever I watch free YouTube videos or a podcast or something like that. I'm like, wow, this is great. Is there a course? Is there a training? Is there something that could show me more in depth how to do this that I can learn from? And if so, because I receive benefit and value from that piece of content, I'm going to want to naturally look up this person or look up what they have available or look up what they're recommending to me. And because of that content, it's going to warm me up a bit. Okay, it's going to pre-sell me, if you will, on the benefits that could further provide for me. So I think content is incredibly powerful. Now, the thing is, though, that's the piece that does take time. Okay, it's not like you just put out an article or a video and all of a sudden you got thousands of people that watch or consume it. It doesn't work that way. You've got to create the content. You got to have patience, just like with any brand new business that you start. You got to be consistent with it. You have to make sure your content is valuable. You got to make sure you know how to optimize your content. You might have to learn whatever platform that you're publishing the content on to really learn it and understand it. So for example, if it's YouTube, there's courses, there's trainings, there's a lot of things that can teach you how to really do YouTube well. If it's blogging, there's courses and trainings that can really teach you blogging incredibly well, and you get really great at that. You go deep with the blogging and you learn search engine optimization and you learn those skills, and it takes time, right? It doesn't happen overnight. You're consistent with it and you're doing that, and then you start to attract people. First it's slow, you build that audience, and then after a few months, it really takes off, and it becomes a lot easier thereafter because you built that foundation that will then support future growth that you're going to have with it. Okay, so that's the process. That's my favorite way. It's an airplane going by. That's my favorite way of making money online, and again, I think the reason why I love it so much is because I'm always investing myself, trying new products, services. I benefit from it. And I'm like, wow, how cool is this that I get to share this with other people? And it doesn't feel like I'm working, and I can send out an email or share something on my channel and other people buy it and love it. And when someone else loves something that you share with them, it builds more trust with you. For example, if you and I are friends, just as an example, and I say, hey, John, or hey, Sarah, for example, let's say that you're focused on, weight loss. And I say, hey, you know what? I was able to lose 15 pounds. And there's this great program that helped me be able to do that. And because you and I are friends, I'm sure you're going to listen to that recommendation, say, wow, great, Stefan. I trust Stefan. He's my friend. And you're going to trust that recommendation. And so if I share with you this program that helped me lose 10 to 15 pounds, and then you go through it and it helps you to lose 5 pounds, 10, 15 pounds, 30 pounds, then that's going to come back to me where you're going to say, wow, thank you so much, Stefan. You're the one that shared and introduced me to this great program that I've now benefited from. Thank you so much. And now our trust and our relationship is going to be stronger. But it can also work the opposite. Let's say that we're friends and I share with you something that sucks. And I share with you this program that is horrible, it's disorganized, it doesn't have good customer support, it doesn't deliver at all on that. And I share that with you, and then it's not a good program, and then you're going to think, well, why did Stefan share that with me? And you're going to question a little bit now the next program that I might share with you because you had a poor experience with that first one. And in that case, the trust goes down. So what I've always learned to do, and the most important thing, is I've always got to share something that is quality, something that is not just quality, but it's amazing. It's something that I've benefited from, that I love, and I'm doing it in a way not to make money. Okay, that's never my primary goal. My primary goal is, will this benefit and serve other people? First and foremost. If it does, amazing. And then if I can make money on the back end of that, fantastic. But that's not my primary goal. If my goal though is to make money, then it's going to compromise my judgment because I'm not going to look at the quality of things as much, and I'm just going to try to put it out there to make money from it. But again, that's going to be at the cost and the expense of our relationship and trust and integrity and all that sort of stuff that I make sure that I stand by in my life. But the long-term relationship is going to be hindered in a negative way from that. So that's why, again, it always starts with the mindset of adding value, serving, meeting other people's needs first and foremost. And by doing so, your needs get met simultaneously. Okay, so I've been rambling on a little bit about this, and I want to answer your questions. So if you guys are here right now, I appreciate your patience, and hopefully you guys enjoyed what I just shared with you and the content of that. But if you have any questions, feel free to post them here on the chat, and I'll do the best that I can to answer some of them for you. Just a heads up, whenever I've done these streams before, I know a lot of questions come in. I'm recording this right now on my phone, and I can only, usually questions just kind of pop up one after the other. So I try to see the ones, whatever catches my attention, and then answer it. But there might be times I'm going to miss your questions, or I'm not going to be able to answer all of them. And I'm going to try to make sure that I answer questions that I think can benefit everybody here, the most amount of people. So more broad and general questions that I think can serve the group that is watching and listening to this right now. And then actually one more thing too, if you're actually interested in learning more about affiliate marketing and how to start that and how to make money with it and how I've done it and how I've built my brand, Project Life Mastery, and how I've been able to build the audience that I have, the platform that I have, here on YouTube, I'm so honored and blessed of the reach that I have. My YouTube channel now, Project Life Mastery, has over 33 million views, which that number blows my mind. And we reach over 1 million views per month. And then my blog reaches over 100,000 people per month as well. And then my podcast, thousands more, and my social media and everything. So if you want to learn how I do it, how I've built my brand to this point of where I'm at today, it did not happen overnight. Okay, I've been at this now for almost 7 years, but there's a lot that I can share with you to help you get there a lot faster and accelerate that process, and how I monetize it with affiliate marketing. But if you're interested in that, I've got a free masterclass coming up, and you can register for that at affiliatemarketingmastery.com. There's a link in the description for this, but affiliatemarketingmastery.com. Register for the masterclass. I actually wrote an ebook called My Affiliate Marketing Mastery Blueprint, and it's 100% free. And it's a great ebook that will teach you more about affiliate marketing and this business model and the mindset behind it. But I give that to you guys for free when you register for the masterclass at affiliatemarketingmastery.com. Okay, so how about we dive into questions? Give me one sec here. Is dropshipping a sustainable business model? I think so. You know, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, all of these I think can be sustainable. What makes it sustainable though is the strategy behind it. And more specifically is building a brand. Because you got to understand is that a lot of products, they go obsolete. There's a lifespan between almost all products out there. The iPhone that I'm recording this on right now is not going to be worth as much as it is right now today 2 years in the future, because the value of it's going to be diminished, and the value of it gets diminished because people are always innovating and optimizing and improving products that are out there. So this iPhone will be obsolete in a few years from now. It's not going to be the same product that it is now. And another great example of this is Garmin GPS. Garmin GPS, guys, they spent 15 years developing GPS. And I'm sure you guys recall when you drive your car, your vehicle, you could buy those separate GPS systems and put it in your car. You don't really see these that often today, except if you go to like a car rental company and you pay extra for the GPS. But they spent 15 years developing that technology. And you know what happened? All of a sudden, Apple came by and wiped out their entire business model and their product, because they decided to put GPS into the iPhone for free. And so they took the technology that Garmin spent 15 years developing, threw it in an iPhone for free, and wiped out their entire product. And so that's why I believe the key to sustainable business is building a brand. Okay, building a brand, not just having a product, but building a brand. A brand allows you to charge more money than everybody else. Okay, you can charge more money for your product because of that brand recognition that you've built and the relationship that people have with your brand. And then also the power of a brand is that people come to you and they reach out to you versus you trying to reach out to them. Okay, so building a brand is a long-term sustainable play. And I have a whole process where I teach this, because I think first you got to identify the niche, the market, the topic, the genre you want to build your business in. So for you, that might be health or fitness or business or marketing or real estate or yoga or camping or music. There's many different niches out there that you can build a business around. But once you identify in that niche, you got to build a brand. You got to identify what's the name for my website, for my company, and build a blog or build your YouTube channel or build your social media and put out content to attract people, and then create a positive reputation of that brand. Because really what a brand is a name that a mass amount of people recognize and associate an emotion to. So if I were to throw out the name Apple, which is a brand name, what kind of thoughts and feelings and emotions come up when you think about Apple? Well, a lot of you might say simplicity or cool or quality or unique or design, right? And those are things that they have spent a lot of money to get us to be conditioned to feel and experience when you think of that brand name. When you think of the name Project Life Mastery, what thoughts and feelings come up for you? For a lot of people, it's inspiration, it's motivation, it's business, it's mastery, right? Those are things that I've associated to my brand name by creating content and adding a lot of value, which make people feel certain emotions and experiences that gets associated to my brand name. So whatever business model is, a lot of people, they do it a disservice by just focus on drop shipping, Amazon FBA, publishing books, affiliate marketing, instead of understanding that it's the brand that actually has the value and attracting people from that. And that these business models, drop shipping, FBA, physical products, books, are all ways that you further monetize your brand. That if you attract a lot of people to you that are into health and fitness, great, you have your physical products that you might sell, or you have information digital products you sell, or you have affiliate products that you also promote and share too. So you have many different ways to monetize your brand. And now you've got a Parthenon of multiple pillars, multiple streams of income, and you're diversified versus having a one-legged stool that's all based on one product or one system that can easily collapse. So the goal is to make money in all these different ways and to build a brand around it. It's a long answer to a short question, but hopefully you guys benefited from that. Hey, Stefan, in your opinion, is it too late to start Kindle publishing? No, it's never too late. Books are bigger than they've ever been. Okay, Amazon is bigger than it's ever been. There's more opportunity there that's growing every single day. There's such a huge demand on these platforms that of course it's not too late. Listen, as long as the mindset you guys have to have is not this one of fear. not this one of limitation, not this one of scarcity, of believing that there's only so much opportunity available, because that's total bullcrap. Okay, it's not true. Right now, all of these businesses are in the early stages, and there's plenty of opportunity for everybody to take advantage from it. You got to have the abundance mentality and confidence. And you got to believe, listen, if I create a great book and I put it out there and I serve a specific niche and market on Amazon with that book, and I decide I'm going to go out there and publish it and market it and promote it and share my book, can you be successful? Of course. If you're willing to create something of value, a book, physical product, no matter what it is, and put in the work to market it and share it with people, you can be successful with it, okay? But again, it requires the mastery mentality, not this dabbler mentality of, hey, can I just put something out there and get rich quick from it? Because that does not exist. Okay, I'm not speaking to those people. I'm speaking to those that are watching this right now that are serious about building a business, understands it's a process of time and patience. I've always used the analogy of planting a seed. You plant the seed, you water it, you nurture it, and it can take a few months before it sprouts and really benefits you the most. So that's the mentality. And of course, all of these ways, books, physical products, whatever it is, you can do incredibly well with it. I've got a great course called K-Money Mastery, which has served thousands and thousands of people. And today, people that join get great benefits and results from it. And I'm actually in the process, I have been for a while now, updating the whole course, making K-Money Mastery 3.0. So it's a brand new course that if you're already a member of it, you get free access to the new training once it's available in 2019 for it. But really the strategy is simple. I'm always into breaking things down to make it as simple as possible. The process is, listen, you identify a market, a demand, you create a book or a product that can serve that market, that is quality. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, you improve it as you go, but you put it out there and then you market it, you promote it, you share it, you identify how to rank it for keywords on Amazon, you turn on Amazon ads and you send traffic to it, you build a blog or a YouTube or something outside of Amazon to funnel and attract people into your product. That's how it works, and it's pretty simple. Then you get paid for it. You make money when you attract people to it. People benefit from it. You're always improving the product. You're improving your book. You're making it better and better, and it's a process of that. So the process is very simple that anybody can succeed with. Okay, Ryan says, what was the very first thing that you did to start building your brand? So Ryan, I started Project Life Mastery in January of 2012. So we're coming up here on 7 years, which blows my mind. And what I did was I teach the exact process that I went through inside my Affiliate Marketing Mastery course, but I'll share with you the first thing that I did was I built my website. So I built projectlifemastery.com, which at the time was just a simple WordPress blog. I got a logo made and just had a simple blog, and I started publishing content on that blog. So I started writing some articles every week. And the cool thing about blogging, and I started YouTube, by the way, in February of 2012, and I started publishing content there also. But the cool thing is it didn't feel like work. You know, it kind of felt like having my own journal, you know, and something that I would do anyways for my own personal development, where I just decided, you know what, I'm going to publish a blog post once or twice a week. I'm going to publish a YouTube video once a week. And I'm just going to share things that I've learned, because I've shared this before. When you teach something, you learn it twice. So one of the best ways to learn something and really memorize it is to teach it and share it with other people. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to share my goals. I'm going to share, and I read this in a book, I'm going to share this. And by sharing it, it helped me internalize it. And just through that process of creating content and sharing things, I was able to attract an audience of people that enjoyed what I was sharing. And they found my videos, they found my blog posts, they enjoyed it, they asked for more, in which case I said, oh wow, that's great. People are enjoying this. They're asking more for this or that. And I started creating more videos and articles for them. And then it just slowly took off just by doing that. And I didn't worry about having a perfect website. My website looked like crap. I didn't worry about having perfect camera equipment. I just had this little digital camera on a stack of books in my room, in my little apartment. And I just learned as I went. You know, a lot of people, what holds them back is they're waiting for everything to be perfect and everything to line up for them to begin. You know, the example that I often give is like, they're like, ready, aim, they're trying to aim it perfectly before they fire. And that's always the worst approach in my opinion. My approach, I think you might have to aim a little bit sometimes, but my approach is ready, fire, I start firing, and then I start aiming to really make sure that the actions that I'm taking is more hitting that target and making the adjustments as I go to make sure that I'm hitting the target. So I'm always kind of that mentality. I'm like ready, I start firing, and then I aim after that. And there might be some cases, again, it is useful to aim, but if it's stopping you and you're procrastinating, you're a perfectionist, and you're not taking any action with it, then try the fire approach instead. Someone says, I'm not comfortable to speak English fluently, and especially on camera. Do you still recommend YouTube? Well, the question would be, number one, is do you need to target the English market? You know, one of my clients that I just worked with this last weekend at an event lives in Brazil, and he's got a YouTube channel, but it's all in Portuguese. And there's a huge market and demand for the Portuguese market. And I, willing to bet whatever your language is, I'm not sure what that is there a market and demand of those people on YouTube? And if that's the case, then you can use your native language and attract people that way. Otherwise, if you want to target the English market, which is a lot bigger, there's more demand, there can be a lot more opportunity out there, especially if you want to do more affiliate marketing or monetize in different ways, then the question would be, are you willing to learn English? Do you want to improve your English? Nobody was born speaking English. I learned how to speak English just like everybody else that's watching or listening to this. So English is a learnable skill that billions of people on this planet are able to speak and communicate with. And if you want to target the English market on YouTube, then learn English. Practice your English every single day. Your YouTube channel could be a great opportunity for you to actually build and improve your speaking and your communication skills. But there's plenty of people out there on YouTube that English is not their first language, and they do incredibly well. And if other people can do it and they're succeeding at it and they've learned English, then you can too. Okay, that's how it works. Fantastic questions, guys. Someone asked, what gives a brand trustworthiness? That's a great question. I think that there's many different factors that can play a role in this. So let's take Amazon as an example. So here's one thing I'll give you guys as a tip. And I was going to do a separate video on this, and I probably still will. The two most valuable things to have online in business, not just online, but any business whatsoever, even offline. The two most valuable things are attention, okay? Having eyeballs, having other people's attention, and trust, okay? Not just having their attention and eyeballs, but the trust for them to buy from you, and more importantly, to buy from you again and again and again so that you have a long-term customer. Now, the attention is where marketing comes in. This is what people spend millions of dollars, thousands of dollars on marketing to get our attention. On YouTube, to get your attention, advertisements that you see, content that's out there. There's many different ways of getting attention. But once you have that attention, building that trust and that relationship is what's going to lead people to actually want to buy and take action based on what you're sharing with them and the product that you're offering. So let's take, I'll give you a few different examples of this. So let's take Amazon. When you go to Amazon.com, okay, or whatever platform, and you type in a keyword, the product that you're most likely to buy on Amazon is, number one, the one that gets your attention. That's the first thing. So the ones that get your attention are the ones that show up when you type in that keyword. They've built their Amazon listing to show up for that keyword that you're searching for to get your attention, okay? You can do that organically by building your product up in the search engine of Amazon, or you can do that by paying Amazon and running Amazon ads, Amazon sponsored ads, and you pay and you can have your Amazon listing show up as a sponsored ad to get people's attention. Now, when people don't know your brand, they don't know who you are, okay, and they're looking through all these different products that have gotten their attention, they don't have any trust established yet because they don't know any of the brands. So which product are people most likely to buy? they're going to buy the one that has the most reviews typically, because whatever product has the most reviews on Amazon is the one that people just determine is the one they can trust more than the others that are out there. So reviews is one way of getting trust. Now, if it's a non-Amazon business, then that's testimonials, that's endorsements, that's having testimonials for your product, your website, success stories, reviews. That's a great way to build trust because you're showing people what benefits other people have gotten by buying that product, and people can relate to that, and they're going to make their decision based on that. There's only so much that you can say about your product, and you're kind of biased because people know that you're the owner, you're the creator of the product. And so that's why having other people share their experience with it is a great way for them to determine, and make a great decision on buying that product or not. So now, if you're doing that method I mentioned on Amazon, now the problem is if you have a brand new product on Amazon, then you are already at a disadvantage because you don't have reviews that, the products that have more reviews than you, they've been at it longer than you. They might have been at it for several years. And so you're going to have a harder time getting people to buy your product from you that way. And so instead, what you got to do is you have to market your product outside of Amazon. Okay. You have to maybe build a blog or a YouTube channel or Instagram or whatever platform out there, Facebook. You create content that adds value to people. And when you add value to people and they consume the content, they say, wow, that was great. That's really helpful. Now they're building trust with you. And then when you share with them, hey guys, I have this product on Amazon that I think can benefit you, and you link to your product on Amazon, your product could have 0 reviews. And people, because they've consumed your content and they trust you, they're going to go and buy your product regardless of all the other products that are out there, and regardless if the other products have more reviews than your product. So that's how you get an advantage and how you market your product on Amazon, because you're not going to have the same attention and trust as the competitors on Amazon because they've been at it longer than you. So that's why you've got to do content marketing to build that relationship and trust with people, and then have them buy the product. Great example of this is my fiance, Tatiana. She sells body shapewear for women, waist trainers. Her product doesn't have as many reviews as the other products on Amazon. And people love her brand and her product. And even though the product is actually also more expensive than the ones on Amazon, people will not buy from anyone else but her, right? Her fans, her followers. Her product might be out of stock for like a month, and they'll wait for her product to be back in stock because of the trust and the relationship she's built up. A lot of these other products on Amazon, nobody knows who that person is. There's no face of the product. There's no, you can't connect with, it's just a product. They're not building a relationship. So what Tatiana has decided to do is she's doing what the other products from Amazon are not doing, and she's building a brand, and she's creating content that's valuable for people. And because people enjoy that content and they like, know, and trust her, then they're more likely to buy from her than some other random company out there. They don't like, know, and trust. They might have more reviews than her, or might even have a better product, but it's the branding play that is more powerful. Let me tell you guys something. The only thing out there that has money in this world is people. Okay, people have money. Those are the only things that carry money. And for you to get money and make money, okay, the only way you're going to get it is from other people, is having other people give you their money. The way you have to have people give you your money is you have to have people like, know, and trust you. Let me ask you this. If you were to buy a product, would you not rather buy that product from someone that you like, know, and trust than someone that you don't know? Of course. And so to get other people to like, know, and trust you, you create content that's valuable for people, that people enjoy and benefit from, and you're consistent with that. I've been doing this now for 7 years. I've got over 1,000 videos I've published for free out there. And that's why for me, if I launch or create a product or share it, I don't really need to try to market it or promote it because people like, know, and trust me. And it's not that I'm doing anything special. I'm just being myself. I'm being authentic. I'm being raw. I'm being real. I'm being honest. I share things that work for me, and I share things that don't work for me. I share my successes and my failures. I try to be transparent. I try to care about other people and do the best that I can for them. And then I get rewarded for that. So it's pretty simple how that works. But the example that I gave with Amazon is the attention and trust, but by creating content to build that trust, that's the best way. And hopefully that answers your question. Okay, great questions, great questions. I'm trying to, as you guys can tell, go a little bit deeper on the questions too, rather than just answering them quick and moving on. But I want to make sure that I can serve you guys the best. And these are great questions I think can benefit everybody. And that's why I'm spending a little bit more time answering them. Raul says, I want to start affiliate marketing, but I'm stuck due to limiting beliefs. Well, Raul, here's the thing. You get to decide what your beliefs are. You can do that. You can change and choose new belief systems that serve and empower you. But you brought up a great point, because there's many different ways you can make money online. And like I said before at the start of this, you can make money in all of these different ways. It's not that there's one that's the best business model that's superior than everything else. There's pros and cons to each of these business models out there, affiliate marketing included. And maybe I'll do videos in the future if you guys are interested, sharing the pros and cons of these different models, but they all work and you can do incredibly well with all of them. But what determines whether or not they work is you. You are the one that determines the success or the failure of your business. And it starts up here with your mindset. Why is it that people out there that can have the strategy for success, the map and the blueprint to walk them from A to Z, but still not succeed? The answer to that is mindset, because the strategy only works based on your mindset, your mentality. Your mindset, your mentality of taking action, of working hard, of applying what you learn, of being creative, of being resourceful and intelligent and perseverance and determined, and welcoming failure and understanding failure as feedback and benefiting from it so that you can make adjustments, so that you can move forward with your business, to patience, to adding value, right? Not just focused on yourself and being selfish, but adding value. Those are mindsets that you need to adopt and learn and cultivate in order to succeed. And we all have limiting beliefs and stories that come up, but these are beliefs that we've chosen to take on ourselves. We've verbally had people tell us this, and we decided to take it on as a belief system. And whatever your perception is becomes your reality. And so if you identify there's limiting beliefs that are holding you back, then change them. Figure out what's a new empowering belief that can serve you instead, and take on that belief. Condition it every single morning by doing affirmations and saying that out loud to yourself again and again and again. And then also another great way of looking at this too is you have to have a stronger why and purpose. Because if your why and purpose is strong enough, if your why and your purpose is up here, if you can see this, and your limitations, your fear, your doubt is here, your skepticism is here, your why for doing this, if you want it bad enough, will consume it. It will overpower whatever limitation you have. But the challenge is some of you, your limitations, your fear, your doubt, your skepticism is here, but your desire and your why is down here. And so therefore, your fear is going to consume it. It's not strong enough to overpower it. And it's not till you get to that point, my friends, where you want it so bad. You're so committed to doing whatever it takes. You don't care what your limitations are. You're going to take action in spite of them. You're going to act in spite of fear. You're going to feel the fear and do it anyways. When you get to that point where you burn your boat so you only have to move forward to take the island, that's when you're going to really succeed. Listen, I had a lot of fears and doubts and limitations as well. I did not want to put myself out there on YouTube. I had many different stories of why I shouldn't do it. But it wasn't until I looked myself in the mirror and I said, Stefan, you're not willing to do what it takes. And so that's why you're not getting rewarded in your life financially. And I got to the point, I said, you know what? I'll just do whatever it takes. I don't care what it is. I'm going to put myself out there. There's nothing bad that can even happen from it. All these fears are irrational and aren't really true. They're just imagination in our mind that we've imagined that we make real just by seeing it again and again. But I decided I'm going to act in spite of it. And in doing so, you get rewarded. You get rewarded when you take action and when you're truly committed. What's your mindset when you start an Amazon FBA business? Well, my mindset, not just an Amazon FBA business, is I understand that anything new in your life, anything new that you take on, a new business, is going to require a tremendous amount of energy. Okay, what's the word? Energy. And I use the example of a rocket, if you guys were to imagine this, a rocket going into space. That rocket requires a tremendous amount of energy because it's fighting Earth's gravitational pull. And anytime you start a new business or launch a rocket, at the beginning, mainly at the beginning, that's the key word, the beginning, it's going to require a tremendous amount of energy. But once that rocket gets into space, once you built and launched your business, it requires a lot less energy. Once that rocket's in space, now there's no gravity out there, and it doesn't require as much fuel as initially launching it. Now, on a rocket, there's thrusters. Okay, there's thrusters that help fire that rocket into space. Now, what if you had thrusters that are pointing that rocket up, but you had a few thrusters that are pointing down or a different direction? Well, that rocket is going to launch, but then it's going to blow up. And that's a big mistake that a lot of people make, is they're trying to build multiple businesses or to do too many things, and they don't realize that each of these things, if you're trying to launch 2 products, if you're trying to build like 3 businesses at the same time, which I know people that are trying to do that, or even 2, then that's a lot of energy, and you're diluting your focus, you're diluting your energy, and it's going to be a lot harder. So the key is, with any new product, the mindset is it's going to take a lot of energy. I'm going to allocate that energy to get it launched and get it to a certain point. And then once it's up and running, then I can remove myself from it and I can focus on the next rocket or project. Okay, so understanding energy is a key piece when you commit to starting something. And also the mindset is that it is going to succeed. I don't allow myself to have fears of failure and doubt, because fear is just imagination undirected, right? Your fear is just your imagination. You're imagining it not working out, not succeeding. You're worrying about this, that, and it's just being undirected. But faith, guys, is imagination directed, because faith is the same, but you're just using your imagination. Instead of looking for the worst, you're having trust and faith and believing that the best is going to work out, that it's going to succeed, it's going to do well. And so I use my faith and I trust and have belief and confidence in my product, in the process that I'm going through, in myself, knowing that, it is going to succeed. And if it doesn't succeed initially the way that I expect, because most things don't turn out the way you initially expect, then I know and trust and believe in myself that I can get it working, that I can learn from it, I can make adjustments, I can make tweaks, I can keep learning, I can find additional resources, I can get a coach, I can get a mentor, I can get another course or more information, and I can take more action, and then I can get it working and successful. So I go into it not just with Amazon FBA, but anything with confidence, with an abundance mentality, with total belief and certainty and faith that it is going to work, it is going to be successful, and it's just inevitable. It's just a matter of time. It might not happen overnight. It might take me a few months or even a few years, but I will succeed. I will not be denied. That's the mindset. How can an introvert start affiliate marketing business? Feel overwhelmed attracting people? Well, I'm an introvert. Guess what? Most performers out there are introverts. If you watch my interview with Roger Love, the #1 vocal coach in the world, hopefully you guys watched that interview and enjoyed it. I asked him the question. I said, Roger, you've worked with all the top celebrities and performers in Hollywood. What have you noticed about them that stands out to make them successful? And one thing he did mention was that all of them, like 95%, are introverts. And they put themselves out there performing or whatever as a way to take on a different personality that isn't normally them. But when they go back, they're actually very introverted people. So don't think being an introvert should limit you in any way. You can develop extroverted skills if you want to put yourself out there on YouTube or whatever it might be. So that should not be a limiting factor whatsoever. I'm very introverted. I actually think you have a huge advantage being an introvert, because a lot of the work you're going to have to do is behind the computer by yourself. And if you want to do videos, it's pretty easy just to talk and communicate in front of the camera. Just the way that I kind of always imagine when I communicate on the camera is just as if I'm talking to a friend. I just imagine that you're a friend and we know each other, and I'm just communicating to you, with you. And I'm not trying to be perfect, because here's something very important when it comes to creating content, and especially with video or YouTube. Authenticity is 1,000 times more powerful and impressive than perfect. Because if you're actually perfect, okay, everyone here knows that perfection, it doesn't really exist. Nobody can be perfect. And so if you're too smooth, you're too polished, you're too perfect, I'm actually going to lose trust with you guys, and you're going to lose that with your audience, because a part of them is going to know you can't really be perfect. So what is this person hiding? What are they really like behind the camera, right? And they're going to start questioning and wondering that. And so when I communicate, guys, I don't have a script. I didn't memorize anything. I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm just speaking what's on my mind. I make a lot of mistakes when I speak. I stumble. I trip over my words. I say and like and and. So I'm not perfect. I'm authentic. And authenticity is so much more powerful than perfect. So do not try to be perfect. Be you, and believe in you, and trust that you have value that you can share with other people. And if you feel like you don't, then work on yourself, your mindset, but also become more valuable. Read books, learn, grow, so that you have something of value to share with other people. All right, let's take on a few more questions. And by the way, if you guys are enjoying this, hit the thumbs up button here on YouTube. I appreciate it. Any support that helps this video potentially reach more people. And that's always my goal. And that's what I do. I want to reach as many people as possible with the content that I put out. Ernest says, I want to start doing affiliate marketing. I need to grow an audience. Should I grow an audience as a business brand like yours, Project Life Mastery, or as a personal name and use my own name? Both models work. The reason why I actually prefer building a brand outside of your name is because it actually becomes easier to scale, because long-term, your business is not just dependent on you. So if you want to build a brand that's not dependent on you, that you don't always have to be working in to grow, then build a brand name that's not your personal name. And then also, if you want to sell the business one day, or if you want to, for example, with me, Project Life Mastery, I want to maybe bring in other influencers or other experts, so I don't have to be the only one. And so it gives me more ability to scale it, to remove myself from it, to sell it one day, and it's be more run like a business than just a personal brand. Now, the thing is, you will simultaneously build your personal brand anyways, as you're building your actual brand, if you're an influencer behind it. And by the way, someone asked before, how do you build the trust? Another great way is not necessarily you being the influencer. Like, you don't have to create the content. You could actually find other influencers out there and have them, they've already built an audience, they've already got trust and relationship with them. They can be the ones that are the ambassadors for your product and your brand to help promote it for you. Right? That's, for example, what Nike does. Nike is a brand, and they found LeBron James and Michael Jordan and all these professional athletes and celebrities that they sponsor, that are brand ambassadors. And there's plenty of people out there on Instagram and YouTube that have the audience for your product that you can collaborate with. And that's how you have to think with this, is you have to not just try to create your own audience, leverage other people's audiences, okay? Leverage their audience. And that's how you're going to fast track things and grow your audience and help sell your products a lot better long-term too. But you can do either or. You can build your personal brand, or I like to do the brand outside of myself, because it gives me a long-term advantage, which is, I think, the long-term goal with your business. Okay, I'll take one or two more questions. No. Sorry, it's Tatiana in the background distracting me. What's the best high income skill to develop in your opinion? Well, I don't like this question, because if you're just going after a skill that's just going to make you the most money, or what I might suggest, but it's not your strength, it's not your nature, then and you're just trying to do it for money, or I'm not sure what your criteria of what you're determining that is, then you're most likely going to fail. And what I would do is identify what is your strengths right now, that things you're already good at, or things that you have potential that you'd like to go deeper with. I could tell you writing, or I could tell you coaching, I could tell you speaking, but if that's not your nature, if it doesn't really align with you, but you're just doing it, hey, Stefan said this because I can make a lot of money, being a speaker or being a writer or a copywriter or a salesperson, whatever it is, then you're not doing it for the right reason. And so part of this is not just asking someone like myself, but asking yourself. Here, there's all these different skills out there you can develop, but which are the ones that resonate with you? You've got to trust yourself and your intuition. There's many different high income skills out there. Some of them are more lucrative than others. It's like the person asking Stefan, what's the best niche or market that I should build my business in? And that's a bad question, because you might be, I could share with you this one niche, maybe it's the real estate niche, but that's not your passion, it's not your nature, you don't enjoy that niche, and you're just doing it for money. You're not going to do that. You're not going to get that far with it. Passion is 10 times more powerful than trying to pursue something just for the money of it. Because if you're just doing it for the money, you're not going to have enough to win the war. You're not going to have a strong enough why to keep going with it. It's first identifying what is your passion and your strengths, and then identifying the skills within that you should focus on and going deep with and doing well with. But speaking, coaching, writing, sales, copywriting, search engine optimization, paid advertising, like being a paid advertising person, social media marketing. These are all great skills. There's not one that's better than the other. It's based on the individual. Okay, so look at things more in that way. Okay, let's do one more question. Let me just try to find a good one that I think could help a lot of people. Okay, I'll answer two more questions that I see here. One is, what is your why? My why is to serve as many human beings as they possibly can. I've got many different whys, by the way, more than one, but one of the biggest ones at this point is I want to serve people. I want to create content, products, services that can really serve and change other people's lives. That's why I do what I do. I'm in a position in my life where I don't have to work. I've made more than enough and saved more than enough, and I've got enough passive income and investments that I don't have to work. I choose to work. And the reason why is because I want to create an impact in this world that gives me a lot of fulfillment and joy. I want to leave a legacy beyond myself that can make an incredible difference in other human beings. I want to do well financially, of course, as well, so I can grow my business to have more of an impact, but also so I can contribute and donate to more charities and organizations, make a stronger imprint in the world. I want to be able to grow and improve myself, and money is something that can allow me to do that. And so my why is largely based on contribution. And you've got to have more than one why. I have personal whys of making money for lifestyle goals, but also for personal development, for my relationship, for many different reasons. But that's a great question. And then the last question I'm going to answer, someone asked, was, how do you shift your mindset from an employee to an entrepreneur? Great question. So I'll give you some tips here. First, what I'd say is, if you already have a job, you have to make sure that the job that you're in right now, you're doing that to the best of your ability, okay? Because right now the job you're in is an opportunity for you to develop your work ethic, your habits, your mindset, your discipline, adding value, okay? Adding value to your employer, adding value to the customers and your colleagues within that business. Because that's the mindset you're going to need to succeed in your business. And if right now you're at a job, but you're half-assing it, you're doing the bare minimum, you don't care about your job, you're just looking at the clock all day, when's my lunch break? You're not putting all that you can into that job. Then do you think that once you start your own business, you're just gonna flip a switch and now all of a sudden be hardworking and motivated and all this sort of stuff? It doesn't work that way. Right? You use your job now to develop those skills and those habits and your mindset. So that way, when you do start your business, you transfer all of that and you redirect it into your business, and that's what's going to help make sure that you're successful with it. Okay. The core mindset, though, is you got to understand that right now, when you're an employee, you're getting paid on your time. Okay. You put in 40 hours a week, you get paid for that. Your business, you do not get paid for your time. You get paid based on the results that you're creating. And so you have to look at the actions that you can take in your business and understand that not all of these actions are equal. There's certain actions that are going to be more powerful, more important. They're going to yield a greater return than other actions. You can spend all your time, on Facebook and social media and spend 40 hours a week doing that and doing your email, but that's not going to make you any money. That's not going to get you much results. So as an entrepreneur, you've got to be able to look at all the things you can do and always focus on the highest leverage, the most important, and the ones that are going to bring you the greatest return in your business. That's number one. Number two is you have to be in the mindset of adding value, okay, contributing. And you got to love and enjoy contributing, okay? You got to be less focused on yourself. You got to be more focused on how you can serve others, how you can, like, a lot of my focus all day, guys, is focusing on, hey, how can I serve people? How can I create a piece of video or content that can really benefit people, other ideas or products? But I'm mainly focused not on me, but I'm focused on serving. I'm focused on you guys and how can I help you guys the best way that I possibly can to get better results. And that's the mindset you got to be in. You got to care more about others than yourself. And when you care about others, you serve others, you give to them, you over deliver, you create raving fans, you get people that want to buy from you again and again and again, you get rewarded for it. That's the mindset you got to be in. So that's what I love about business, is that it forces you to be selfless. It forces you to focus on serving others more than yourself. And if you do that, you get rewarded for it. Some of the most successful people out there are the most generous people that I know, because the way that they're making money, whether it's Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or whoever it might be, Elon Musk, is they're solving problems in the world. They're adding value to the marketplace. They're creating amazing products and services, and they're putting it out there, and they're providing it for people that people can pay for and benefit from, and they're giving more value than what people pay for. And they built a relationship with people where people like, know, and trust them and their brand. So successful people are some of the most generous, giving people out there. The people that are poor and broke, oftentimes, not all, they're the most focused on themselves. They're the most selfish and focused on them. And so changing your mindset about wealthy people, the only way, like I said, to get money is from other people. And the only way to get people to give you money is for them to like, know, and trust you. So become more yourself, give, contribute as much as you possibly can in your life, not, in your business, create content, products, services, etc., and work your ass off every day in your existing job, in your life. That will transfer to your business once you start building it. So I'm going to wrap up this session here. It's been a pleasure to serve you guys. Again, join me on this upcoming Affiliate Marketing Mastery Masterclass at affiliatemarketingmastery.com. The link is in the description of this video. But this is a free masterclass that I'm doing where I'm going to share with you guys more about affiliate marketing, how I built Project Life Mastery to where it is today, how I monetize it with affiliate marketing, and how you guys can get started with it. And more importantly, I want to show you how you can turn your passion into profits and building a business that you love. Because I believe that your goal of what you want is not just to make money. I can show you how to do that on the masterclass, but more than that, I want to make sure that you build a business that you enjoy around your passion and you're making an impact in other people's lives. I want to make sure you get all three of that, or four: the freedom, the money, the passion, and the contribution and impact. And I think when you have all four of those pieces, you've got an amazing business, and you're going to get so much fulfillment and joy, and you're going to be more sustained with it long term, because you're not just doing it to make money, you're doing it, it's actually fulfilling you, and you enjoy the process along the way. So join me on the masterclass at affiliatemarketingmastery.com. Thank you guys so much for joining in. It's always an honor and a privilege. I look forward to serving you again soon. Take care.